I think there's only 2 more scenes possibly left. That was Oswald. Wait, is that them looking down at the that looks like they're at the lift. What the heck?
I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
Alright. Last one. I will look at the image, but it might be a spoiler. Let's see. Shouldn't you have, like, you know, stayed in the background? Oh, okay, maybe you are.
Oswald, you never had any doubt, did you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You knew Cinderella was free from the corruption. I thought a hard case like you would prioritize the worst case scenario for sure.
See, and this is the situation. I like to call myself as an optimistic realist. If there's a chance, because what would be best for us is if Cinderella truly was back. The person as well as the power. It would be a boon for us. But it would take somebody to look past everything that's happened and also be able to accurately determine if that was the case or not. And it seems he did.
I was hoping for this to be the outcome.
Yeah.
What?
That there was once a hero who was willing to fight until the bitter end.
Yeah.
If she had given in to the corruption, that would be far too tragic an ending to the story. If corruption can be treated, then there's a chance that the hero could be rehabilitated as well. She's capable of that, and much more. Holding on to that kernel of hope, I decided to believe.
Yep. Sometimes things can look hopeless, but if you hold on to hope, there might be a way through.
To believe that corruption can be treated.
I had no idea you were this sentimental.
Only in certain situations.
Yeah, and this is certainly a one to think for like that.
Ave, speaking of the worst case scenario, I need to tell you.
You're talking about how Cinderella might not be completely cured, right?
Yeah.
You knew.
What was it called again? Vophouse? I read a report.
Oh.
When you're exposed to it, 98% of the nanomachines in the body are destroyed. Cinderella's body is mostly made up of nanomachines now, but she hasn't experienced any changes.
The nanomachines collapsed and then regenerated. The key word to keep in mind here is internal.
Yes, I remember them using that term in the report. These nanomachines they refer to must be the nymph.
You know about nymph as well? That's classified information.
Okay. Seriously, bruh, how can she build them and not know?
A fugitive cares little about confidentiality.
No, seriously, how is that possible? You built them. You should know about that.
Anyway, if this Vophouse kills the nymph...
Like, who's got more access to classified information than you when it concerns this?
Then it's fair to assume that 98% of Cinderella's nymph is currently dead.
Correct. 2% remains. That could also mean that some corruption might still be present.
Yeah. Which would explain the eyes.
We must also keep in mind that being nanomachines, they are capable of reproduction. If that happens, what will you do?
What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about if Cinderella becomes Anichiro again.
Yeah, you can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. Because then it truly would be the end. Having Cinderella's memories, you know where humanity is, and then, well... Anyways.
Cinderella will never be tainted again.
What evidence do you have to support that?
My own conviction. Nothing more.
Now who's being sentimental?
Yeah, I don't blame him for wanting more than that in this situation. It's very important.
Only in certain situations.
Ave? Are you okay?
Though, again, to be fair, Cinderella was corrupted through a process that I don't think any others have been. It wasn't fair.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
Not a lapse of judgment in battle, nothing like that.
Just a bit nervous.
I hardly think it's fair that my first mission is to overthrow the Queen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Gretel, on the other hand, finds it very exciting.
Really? That doesn't look exciting.
The Ark is being sealed as we speak. The defensive operation centered around the Goddess Squad, Ark Guardian, is reaching its final stages.
See, I know, again, they're the last people who you should ask to trust you, but it will be a shame. It's a shame that they're there, they exist. Actually, no. Nah, Dorothy might just lose it. Yeah, no, actually don't go there.
That means the high-level Raptors are heading for the Ark. But the Ark will be sealed and kept safe.
Oh, good point.
Because the goddesses are there. While the Raptors head for the Ark, our aim is to find the Queen and attack.
Are we gonna get to see them then?
While all the pretty little Raptors are out to play, we strike when their house is empty.
Huh.
Well, maybe not entirely empty. None of you have to come with us. This is a glorified suicide mission.
You would think.
You can all go back and say that Cinderella escaped. Your lives could return to normal.
Why aren't you going back, Ave? You're the weakest one amongst us. To be honest, you won't be able to help much in terms of combat.
Yeah.
I can still do repairs on you insolent goofballs. I have to see this through to the end. I need to witness the moment Cinderella clears her name once and for all. The moment she rewrites her story.
Gretel and I don't care about that.
Fair enough.
We just want Cinderella to live.
Also fair enough.
That's why we have to protect her.
I want Cinderella to be happy. It's been too long since she felt happiness.
Thank you, everyone. Our story should have ended as a happy fairy tale. One that would have been remembered fondly for generations to come. But I ruined it all. I turned it into a story filled with pain and misery.
You can't claim that. Again, the real culprit has been, well, in theory dealt with. I don't believe that for a second, though.
But the story isn't over yet. I must continue writing it. Not just for myself, but for all of you as well.
Especially with the shoes attacking at the end. Nah.
I promise that the story we'll write from now on won't be one of failure, but one with a happy ending.
We believe in you.
Come, let's write our story.
Bundle him up nice and tight, Siren.
Oh!
Okay. Well, they're about to get started.
Rather at the center.
Well, that was terrifying. You can control them too.
Let's do it, Gretel.
And there's that image again.
Yes, the secret recipe. And tea matter.
Huh? Okay, now that's some second generation power.
Oh,
Why didn't you use that? I guess they didn't want to take out Cinderella. Yeah, that's true.
how?
Acid, and you had antimatter? Shh. Wait. I'm sorry. No, I have to.
I'm curious, from a research perspective.
I have to. Is that Eve? Killed the witch? Oh, that's funny. Hansel and Gretel's, yeah. Yeah, if I just upload it, I gotta, when I get them, I'm definitely doing a video. Anyways, a large explosion.
That wasn't an actual hydrogen bomb, was it?
Hydrogen? No, okay, that's not how hydrogen bombs do not. They're not antimatter. No, No, okay, I know the science behind that. They're literally hydrogen bombs. Hydrogen. I actually could believe they made that.
Of course not.
Okay,
I just came up with a joke name that sounded cool.
that's because if you did have that, your power level just rose up.
Don't scare me like that.
So what? It was just normal acid. Okay.
Greta and I think there are too many raptures.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm about to say you specialize in
We
that.
can break through. Glass slippers, full contact. Shower them.
All right. Can we get an image at least of that? Oh yeah, we know the deal by now.
What an amazing control! Ah,
Yeah, it's nice when it's on your side.
Amazing.
Let's keep going.
I should know. Cinderella, even though she's not as strong as my other units, pretty good.
Once we get inside the lift, victory is as good as ours.
I mean, I haven't fully levels and all that, but anyways.
all right, we can make it.
No Guardian level raptures detected. Since you're all experts at annihilating raptors, I don't foresee any major problems.
Yeah. What was that? A red one? Okay. Oh. Yeah, a red leg.
Red shoes?
Are those Red Shoes' legs?
They've been modified to form a rapture.
Huh. No, are we gonna see that?
You got your wish, Red Shoes. No, that's not it. You poor thing. The Raptures were never interested in you. Only in
Yeah.
your weaponry.
Well, that's fair. So maybe Red Shoes is taken care of.
I'll right this wrong. I'll take these red shoes which you never deserved, and erase them from this world.
Is this an actual boss that I get to see? If so, it's gonna be taken care of really quickly. Wow. Yes. It is. Well. This should be light work. Sorry. I didn't even press anything.
I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
Alright. It moves
Damn
chaotically
you,
through the
stop
air.
flying around.
Ugh, so annoying!
Stop now! Be gone!
Wait, it did? That's kind of scary. That's how you get corrupted.
Don't tell me this.
That's how you get corrupted.
Is meant to induce corruption.
Invisible wall appears in front of you. Oh no.
You came back.
Oh shoot. That's how they didn't even make it that far?
And you brought your friends along too.
Well shoot.
Now, let's go over your mission once again.
So I'm guessing you don't have resistance to it, because again, Red Hood was able to just via that method starve it off for what, years?
You don't want to see your friends killed by your own hand, do you? State your mission. Then you can be at ease. There's no time. Hurry.
You looked at the version of yourself beyond the wall. See your friends looking back at you. Siren can freeze her, right? Shoot. You see your own reflection? Huh. And there you
Yes.
see it.
You've
Oh.
always been watching me.
Huh.
Your own goddess of victory.
So can you starve it off this time? Oh, that's your what, burst image?
呢啲答案簡直
I won't allow myself to be tainted anymore.
Okay.
I have someone in my corner watching me. I have to be beautiful in their eyes. Be gone! The thought of your filth blighting my beauty sickens me.
要唔辦唔得唔得。
Well, that's more like it. Although, again, it was through the normal method this time, so it makes sense. Thought your willpower was strong.
Cinderella, snap out of it! Damn it, don't do this to me. We're so close. Wake up! Wake up! Cinderella!
What's wrong? You look like you're about to cry.
You could at least say something reassuring. You still sound kind of creepy.
You... But the corruption...
What are you talking about? Don't worry. Your goddess of victory will never be tarnished.
Oh man. My heart can't take much more of this.
You should have stayed. Well, you could have stayed. Actually, if you weren't here, that might not have worked. I just thought about it. Well,
Cinderella, are you okay?
Of course. I'm fine. No matter what happens, I will never inflict any pain on any of you.
Good. Then let's go.
and what
The
happened?
path ahead is clear. It's time to take down the Queen. Everyone, keep your head on a swivel.
They act like this. This is
There's no knowing what we might find inside the lift.
unless it's nothing.
Wow. So pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wanting to make sure. Must agree. It's like the art.
Yeah, beautiful.
No way you'd be riding this if you had a fear of heights.
I thought about it. I was like, are they just gonna blow up the lift?
Gretel and I think it's strange. The world as we know it has changed significantly, but from here, it looks as if not much has happened.
So you do have your memories?
You're right. Ave, how long until we reach the space station?
Assuming that nothing goes wrong, we should arrive in 1 hour.
1 hour? They have a whole hour to nah.
That's fast.
While it's technically a freight elevator, the speed is more akin to a shuttle.
Is there something on your mind?
No, not really. I'm just feeling confident that we got it right. The freight elevator is operating normally. If you look around, you can see all different sizes of scratches.
Okay.
So our theory that they used this to send the Raptors down to the surface must be correct. They're made at the space station and transported using this lift. So, if things go south, if we just detach the space station...
That's enough?
How about destroying the lift itself?
That's essentially impossible. It's too big. And, thanks to gluttony, the use of large-scale weapons is prohibited. Only small groups like us could have made it this far.
Eve, Gretel and I think it's a bit hot in here.
And that's a statement considering the obvious.
Really? Could the temperature regulation system be broken? I'll check.
More images. Just, yeah. Very nice.
Actually, it's strange. It's not hot. It's burning.
You do the atmosphere? No, it shouldn't. It doesn't work like that if you're going up. That's not. It shouldn't be hot.
I have a bad feeling.
In fact, it should be the opposite.
Don't worry. Ave is looking into...
Were they just blasted away? I see. Sheesh. Wait a minute. I know what just happened. But Okay. Were they vaporized? Yeah. That wasn't the best
Beam
plan.
attack from above? What the? Where did everybody go?
Are they gone?
Where are they? Hansel, Gretel, Siren, where are you? Did they fall?
Abe!
What's going on?
Pull yourself together. I'm sure everyone's safe.
Based on what?
How could they be when we're this high up?
They'll be...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, nothing happened to you, or because you're the one who gets them.
Abe! I'm coming!
Well, Cinderella at least. You're saying for her to continue?
No, come! You'll get hit! This attack is from the Queen, I'm certain of it. She's armed with a high-output beam weapon. If you use glass slippers, we might stand a chance.
That makes sense.
So long as it's not destroyed entirely, this elevator will continue to ascend. Deploy glass slippers and keep going up.
What are you saying?
If you think you can't win, detach the station.
True.
Send the Queen packing. That way, you'll at least be able to cut out the supply route for the Raptures. We can win this.
Wait! I'm coming!
I said don't come. You have to go up. You need to continue the story.
How can I do it alone?
You can. You are my most beautiful goddess of victory.
You know, part of me wishes that I didn't know it was okay, because, well, I mean, it still hits, but...
Now hurry and win. We'll all be waiting for you down below.
I think the opposite of what this scene implies might happen.
No, that's not it. I'll find you, no matter what happens.
Ah, I will come back to you, victorious!
That's the spirit. I believe in you. Cinder.
Sheesh. Well, can we...
I guess
Did you
I've
make it?
arrived.
You made it.
Everyone, be safe. I'll win this for you and return to you. Let's go.
Oh. A whole scene. Wait, shoot, we might actually get to see. What is this? What? 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it might be trouble walking. Right. Right.
Life without cake is no life at all.
So if you made it here and you didn't win, everybody else is doomed. Unless there's nothing. Wait, it's just server room? Wait, okay. Someone had fun. What the heck?
What you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass.
Why the? Oh, so that's what you look like? Well, wow, you're much bigger than I thought. So did you win? Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like it's... Wait, no. Hang on. Who said this? The Queen will. Again. They're killing me. Yeah, that must be what they're implying here. But if you won here, that might be an attendant or something. Or not? Oh, no. But I didn't injure you. It seemed like the fall did.
May this bring us a happy ending.
Yeah, it was the fall. You were fine. Oh. Huh. Now why are we seeing you? Okay, I have massive questions about that. What's this?
It's me. We've received orders from up high. Destroy all information related to the second-generation Grimm's models.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. All of it. The second generation was a failure. Operation Ark Guardian was a success. Now we just need to seal the Ark. If it weren't for Lillywise, it would have been impossible.
That's right. I never realized what they went to go do.
The operation succeeded, but we lost the goddess of victory herself. Morale is lower than ever. We can't allow such failures to continue to exist at such a pivotal moment. None of the Grimm's models can be allowed to fail again. They must be made examples of. Yes, I will leave it to you.
What's happening?
My hands are tied. All I can do is wipe the slate clean. I don't know when it will be, but if there ever comes a time when we can resume your stories again, my hope is that the newly cleansed slate will only contain beautiful stories. May it be so.
Is that it? Oh, broken? Yeah. Now there are no lines. What was the last bit of it? Well, I mean, I think I can see it. Well, there's still one more part that should appear. They said that Lilith was...
Perhaps you've heard of Lilith's body. The Queen's predecessor, and the only thing she neglected to take care of during her time on the surface.
We saw her after Cinderella fought what was supposedly the Queen at the end. But they seem to imply that the victory was, unless they're claiming that Cinderella's victory was given to Lilith? And that's what they're... I'm not sure. Lilith's still an enigma. Oh, and there's actually a lot of stuff that appeared, and I'm looking at it. One that's right here. Music. Oh, red shoes is gone. Oh, another music track. And so these weren't used. I thought they would be. Well, there's still, like I said, one more story, so maybe they will be. Yeah, they're all music tracks. Okay. Well, overall thoughts. Well, the ending left me confused on what the heck just happened. But at the very least, it seemed like their supply, the rapture supply, was cut off. But at the same time, they seem stronger than ever in the future. Though, actually, is that true? Because again, their strongest teams are not around. The second gen, who knows, they could have survived that blast and just, again, they're just really injured. Like, it took a fall from orbit to injure Cinderella now? No. It's not that it took that much. It's just that happened to injure her, because the Goddess Squad don't have that type of feats to take someone on who can only be injured from something like that. So no. But I'm more so curious, was that the actual queen? And if so, I mean, I guess they could have reattached the station. Enough time has passed, especially if they're somehow making the raptors up there. I don't know where they would get the supplies. Well, as much as they're going into things, I would think that they've thought that kind of stuff through. So I guess we'll see. I always thought that, it made more sense if humanity's holed up to just make factories on the surface that they can't reach, like in different continents entirely. And let me take care of this because it might be bothering some people.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Speaking of more powerful than ever, no, either way, I liked what they did here. I think what I'll try to do now is complete the minigame, get all those stuff, so that by the time the last event happens, we can look at those, that information. Though I wonder if it'll give me any answers. It might just be Ave finding Cinderella again and placing her in here. Either way, I gotta give low-key MVP Oswald doing what he can to help things out. Again, just wish Dorothy could somehow see that. But anyways, with that being said, what'd you all think of the story? I know it's not completely over. It was certainly more than I thought that they would do. And certainly gave me more information, though I'm so curious on what exactly that final battle was all about. Because it seemed like Cinderella, under different circumstances, if she hadn't been blasted out, could have won. That blast wasn't what injured you. It was the fall. So, either way, with that being said, we should at least end on some... Wait, actually... No, this doesn't fit anymore. There we go. I think this fits a lot better.
Please try and maintain your current appearance, Prince. Be sure to watch our new story through to the end. It is sure to be beautiful.
With that being said, and now it is time once again for the question of the day segment. I did not anticipate doing this when I first started this, but that just goes to show you how interested I am in this story. Truth be told, I was being completely serious when I said, after Red Hood's story, I wanted to gather her team in their old forms, and then I thought once I did that, I would be done. Only for them to throw it in unexpected, well, at least for me. I think many people predicted Cinderella would show up now. But for me, I wasn't thinking that. Cinderella appeared. She also captured my interest, but I didn't think the event would be like this. Because now I think I'm fully invested in the story of the game, because this event doubled my interest. Dorothy's event is what got me started. Red Hood's event what got it on the channel, and now Cinderella has made it, well, at least that I'm in for the long haul. I'm gonna see where this story goes, which is why I have to discuss what we saw and also why I haven't previously, because the series has been in a weird place for me. Because I saw so much off camera and it's not my style to, replay through things that I've already played, I was worried about doing these events, but also had to worry about spoilers and if things would connect. But oddly enough, I think the only thing you really needed for this particular event is Red Hood's event. I mean, true, there's some things in the story that can help you draw inferences, but honestly speaking, I kind of wish I didn't know. Because this last scene, which, by the way, they said we finna cook everyone, especially during that fight. Like, all they had to do was do a fight scene. They didn't have to show everything that they showed. I've been able to put it in the back of my mind previously because we had a lot of serious stuff going on, but back to what I was saying about wishing I didn't know. I know the exact state that Cinderella and Abe are in the future. If I didn't know that, I'd be horrified during this event. Well, I say that, but then there's the comment that I said, which relates to the other 3 old tales, because I don't know if you didn't pick this up, but especially Siren, or like Siren, if they died, my heart actually leaped in my chest when I saw that being blasted. But then immediately right afterwards, I thought this is a gacha game. They spent so much effort to building these characters. There's no way they're not gonna do anything with those 3. If it wasn't a gacha game though, and I was watching an anime, yeah, this whole thing, I probably would have been a mess. But even still, I think not knowing at least where 2 of the main characters ended up would have had me horrified. And I'm still not saying what that is, because we're not done yet. There's still a decent amount of videos left with background lore and then the actual ending of the game. But first, the Queen. For those of you who do not know, pretty much all the information we have, I've already shown you. By some odd coincidence, Nihilister is one of the few people who had information on the Queen. All the others, we got from Red Hood's story. At least I think. At least as far as the information I know. Meaning, you all can take part in this discussion in determining what the heck was even this. This is the first time we've seen the Queen, their abilities. And right off the top of my head, I think a lot of people kind of thought this, considering the nature of the Raptures, but this Queen is in what seems to be a human-built space station. And they have the letters, I think Q001 on them. Seems to at least imply to me that they're the first. I'm thinking that this could have been a control system meant to contain the Raptures. Maybe they were supposed to be a way to start fighting wars without human casualties, which is interesting given that the Nikkes are kind of that as well. I mean, they were human, but the upgrade process and all that. I've seen it in many fiction where instead of having people fight people, you just have machines fight people in your stead, and whoever wins, loses, you honor those agreements. I'm wondering if that's what the original purpose of the Raptures were, because it seems to me like the Raptures are human-made. Further implied by Red Shoes saying that their code was something humans can understand. Maybe they just hadn't evolved to a level where they would be truly something different. Also, it's possible that Lilith, I'm not quite sure what happened, but it seemed like she went on some mission, and Because they said that all the raptures were headed towards the Goddess Squad, and Dorothy does have an impressive showing that seems to back that up. But all of them? Also, the timelines don't exactly match up, because in Dorothy's story, they already know Lilith is dead. But it seems like she just died here, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's actually the third story that we're gonna get. It's on Lilith. Well, actually it's fourth. Like I said, Dorothy, then Red Hood, and then Cinderella. But my thinking is, with the space station cut off, and humanity still underground, now this part is kind of from the story, but they really don't know what's out there beyond the immediate borders of the Ark. There's whole continents, I'm assuming, on the planet, and Nylister mentioned the Queen spending time on the surface. I think the Queen landed, Cinderella, and I'm assuming the old tales. Again, I know nothing about their whereabouts, but I'm assuming they survived the fall in some capacity. I think the Queen could as well, and possibly can remake whatever the space station had, or maybe they flew back up. Oh, there actually is an event that I haven't played, actually. I was contemplating on recording that. It does involve the Goddess Squad, but I thought there were too many factors because it really is heavily involved with this story. But let's just say there's a possibility of future queens being made, which makes sense to me. I think the Raptors might be like a hive mind. Well, no, there can't be because the corruption is different. Either way, for the question of the day, because this is not the end of the story, wanted to ask you all what your thoughts are on the Queen. Again, if you're thinking you don't know enough to answer it, you know enough. Outside of these events, there's very little information besides what Nylister said, and I showed that. Though you can, I won't say you can't infer more with the full knowledge of the story, but as far as what we got here, as far as this original one, I definitely think all thoughts are valid for this. So with that being said, I still got some more stuff in store for you all. I imagine there's some things that people are waiting for specifically. Try to get them out as soon as I can, but in the meantime, post your thoughts about this down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.
Cake is the divine essence of the heavens!